Hello, it's Jessica. I am back on social media. I hope you guys are excited for me to be back. Oh my god, I just started talking like that girl from Twitter. You know, the one that's like, that just talks really weird. Like she just spreads out her, like she's like, I know you do not want to hear this, but it must be. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, anyways, I started filming half of my video, but then I got really emotional, so I had to stop and I was editing it, and then I realized, if I ask you guys questions and write it down during my live, I can hopefully give a better explanation and answer more like any why is my lash so, it's like really bothering me, the fact that okay, anyways, so basically I am going to make a comprehensive series on YouTube. Like, I want to figure out how to do those things where I can make like it say season 1 and stuff and then have episodes. But basically what I'm trying to accomplish with my YouTube channel now is to really be in touch with my healing, with my mental health, because it's consumed my life for so long that it's like, I want to get better, and I want to be honest and upfront and totally transparent about everything on YouTube in a way that I haven't really seen done before. So yeah, do you guys have any questions about like me? For the video, what helped you pull through? Okay, I'll write that. What helped you pull through? I'm gonna add the question segment at the end. And if I spend too much time on my writing, you can just ask again, because I probably wouldn't have seen it, but I do want to answer as many people as possible about stuff. What was the point when you realized you need things to change? I am going to address that already. What is the way that I think that'll help you the most? Do you still take antidepressants? No, I mentioned that. Are you doing therapy? No, I am going to start again. I really need it. Do antidepressants work? Yeah, I'm gonna address that. What changes are you making to your lifestyle to improve yourself right now? So my series is gonna be on whole diet change, exercise routine. I'm gonna talk to as many professionals as I can to get insight on a lifestyle change that'll help, because I do think lifestyle changes are really important for mental health and are kind of more dismissed. Do you talk to people or keep things in? I talk to people. I talk a lot. I think it's the most therapeutic thing. The comments aren't loading, so I'm sorry. Do you think it's better to change your entire life to help your mental health? Yes, I absolutely do. And that's why I'm making this series, because I do think that to change your mental health, you have to change everything. How many hours do you spend doing your makeup? Less than one, usually like 15 to 40 minutes, like 40 to an hour if it's like a really complicated look, but if it's not, then like 10 minutes. What does makeup help you heal? No, I just do it to make me cute. How are you feeling right now? I feel good, mixed feelings, but there's so much hair product in my hair now. How are your parents reacting to this situation? I have full support of my parents, so I'm really grateful. You should consider bullet journaling. I will show you guys my bullet journal. Alright, don't make fun of me. I'm really new to it and I'm not great at it yet. But, this is my bullet journal. I'm dividing it by quarters. So I filled in hearts based on what quarter it is. I thought that was really cute. And then, that's like goals overall. And then, like an Instagram and social media tracker because I know I need to post more. And like travel ideas and gratitude. I don't really know why I'd put travel ideas because I don't think I travel that much. I always just travel to the same places, New York and LA for work. So, and then my like weekly vlogs, and now I have to make a March one. I haven't really been using it, but I'm going to because it's really exciting and I think it's so cute and nice. Okay, more questions. I mean, I can answer half of them here like I've been doing. Have your friends been supportive? Absolutely. I have amazing friends. I'm really grateful. How do you get out of the house more often and make friends and social anxiety? Also, do you go to college? No. And I don't leave the house that much just because I don't really have friends out here because I just moved to Colorado Springs. So, yeah. How did you tell your parents you're depressed? Because my mom doesn't believe me. Well, I never really had to tell them so much as in 8th grade I tried to kill myself and I ended up in the hospital. Despite my parents being Asian, born and raised, Korean, Japanese, mostly Korean, they aren't like typical super strict Asian parents that are like closed-minded about stuff, so they've always been supportive about my mental health and stuff. Do you have any dreams for your future? I definitely want to answer that because I absolutely do. When I hear your voice, I just want to cry, man. I don't even know why. Oh. Did you and Davis break up because of your move? I didn't explain it in full detail in my video just because, like, there's not enough time to, but it was kind of a mix of my move and the distance being really difficult and, my mental health being really straining on him, which I understand. Your ears look blurry or censored. Why do people always comment about my ears? I feel bad about them. So, yeah, and then, like, it was also a career choice because, like, I am still going to go to LA and live there for as long as it takes me, and, that would have been really, really hard on our relationships, so, but we ended on good terms, and we're still friends, and we just watched The Good Doctor together, so I really don't want you guys to think he's a bad person, or just, like, immediately bash him, because that's not fair, because, like, it's like contained within us, and we talked it out, and we're really good, you know, we're still strong and we're still friends. Love your ears. Sorry. Thanks, guys. Since I've been at, you should visit me when you come back to RVA. I just left Richmond. I got back 2 days ago. No, I got back the day before yesterday. The day before yesterday at night. Again, that nose highlighter. Thank you. I'm gonna add more right now. Just because, like, I feel like it's not enough. So, yeah. Go crazy! Go stupid! Ah! Okay. I just applied an insane amount of highlighter. I hope you guys like it. Who helped you the most through that time? I don't know if I can answer that, because it's kind of like no one but everyone at the same time. So, what are things that help you cope under stress? I got into crocheting. I know that might be surprising. What's your current job? I feel like you've asked that a couple times. I work at my dad's restaurant right now, part-time, serving. Not glamorous, but I like it. It's fun. You have the prettiest voice. Thank you. I think that I have like a lot of voices. Like, I don't know why I have so many different voices for different moods, but sometimes I feel like I'm super shrill and annoying, and sometimes I feel like I'm chill and like soothing, and I can be like, take deep breaths in, visualize, you know, like I can be like a meditation coach. But yeah. Hello, says Ethan. Hi, Ethan. I love you, Ethan. Is your mom still in Richmond? Yes, she is, but she's moving soon. I don't know where. She didn't tell me when I went to visit her. Are you going to make a new bra? I have your first one, and it's the best bra I've ever had. Oh, I'm so glad you like it. I don't think I am, but we can always, you know, keep you updated. You should ASMR. I don't have anything to chew. I don't know why I just like smacked my lips. Is that ASMR? Skincare routine, please. I'm gonna be 16 next week. Ain't that crazy? That's great. Happy 16th. I hope it's super sweet. Where can I get your bra? You can get it at Nixteen. Why did you dye your hair? Well, okay. Multiple reasons. I haven't had black hair since 8th grade. Another is since I live in Colorado and it's really, really dry, like having bleached hair was not doable because like back in Richmond, even though my hair was like damaged from the bleach, like it was so humid that like it would put the moisture back in my hair, but it's so dry out here that my hair just like went to shit and it felt like straw and like it kept getting matted and it was so unhealthy. So I cut it to cut off the most damaged parts, and then dyed it black because when your hair is bleached, you strip it of pigment, and pigment can be like really restorative for it because it has like proteins and stuff. So I filled in the pigment with red that I had missing from my hair follicles, and then I put black on top. Do you have a workout routine? No, but I'm going to build one specifically to target my sadness. I almost got hit by a truck today. Biking in Colorado Springs is really different from Richmond, and Yeah. Uh, any relationship advice? Communication is really important, and I think communication and honesty was what really made my relationship with Davis super strong. Um, how old are you? I am 18. What's your all-time favorite movie? It's Nerve, which is not that good of a movie, but I really like it. It always makes me feel good and excited, so I recommend it. Did you guys have anything else that I should mention in my video, or any ideas for, like, what's an O1 liner? For, like, I spaced out. I don't know. Oh, the video is about like an in-depth backstory on my depression, because my next video is going to be me brainstorming and putting together all the things that I'm going to do to completely change my lifestyle and hopefully really help with my mental health. Lena, I love you so much. Mwah. Where is Cassie? I like the way you spelled it. It's very odd. But she's back in Richmond. I have Ginger and Bambi here. Did you finish your song? I don't know which song you're talking about, but I did finish a lot of them. And music is coming soon, so don't worry. Coping skills and whatnot. I don't have healthy coping skills. So I can't suggest any. But do you know Twice Daehan? Everyone said I look like Daehan, and I don't see it. I look like me. I also look like Lynn. Yes. How did school affect your mental health? Not great. That's for sure. How do you spell Cassie? It's Cassie. Alright. Are you born in 2001? Yes. I am a January 1st baby. New Year's baby of 2001. Not the first baby of the year. I was born at 11/11. What are your future plans? Well, I wanted to... Can you show us your tattoo? Yes. Here it is. She healed up. My belly button ring is, like, very infected. So, yeah, that's gross. You didn't want to see that, probably. But I showed it to you anyways. And now you know what my infected belly button looks like. I also have a bladder infection. I went to my gynecologist, and I got a copper IUD, which is a non-hormonal IUD that lasts 10 years and is 99.9% effective, almost as effective as sterilization. And so far, it's working well, I think. Well, it hasn't made me depressed, and my last birth control made me very, very depressed. So, as long as I'm not that, it did make my period worse, but, like, all the, like, worst, complaints about the copper IUD is that, it makes your periods unbearable. So I was really expecting them to be really, really bad, but it's not great. It's worse, but it's, like, doable. Like, but my periods never were really that bad pain-wise. I would get back pain because I already have scoliosis, and my cramps weren't that bad, and I would just get very, very emotional because I have PMDD. So I get really, 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 really depressed on my period. So, but it just doesn't elevate my depression, which was my main concern. Can you talk about your experience getting an IUD inserted? Okay, yes, absolutely. So I went to the lady doctor, and my concern was I had ovarian cancer. I don't know why. I was, like, reading about, like, how being on antidepressants for a long time has been kind of linked with ovarian cancer and breast cancer, but I don't know if that was true. But it still made me nervous, and my period didn't come, and so I went to my doctor to get like checked up, and it was like my first checkup, and it went fine, but then they like gave me a pregnancy test, even though I was like, no, it's cool, and I wasn't pregnant. But then like that worry for that it really scared me a lot. I didn't like that fear, because before I didn't have to worry about it because I didn't have intercourse. So unless I was Virgin Mary or Jane the Virgin, I was fine. But then intercourse happened. I feel like so good now that I'm 18, so I can like open up about this stuff with you guys. So like, yeah, and I was really scared of being pregnant for the first time, and I was like, I don't like this. So I told them that I would want to get on birth control while I was already there, because I don't have a gynecologist in Colorado. But I was saying I was really concerned about how depressed my last one made me. Like, it made me so depressed, I don't even think I'm the same after it. Like, it permanently kind of fucked up my hormones and my depression. It made it so much worse. I didn't want to go through that again. So the only non-hormonal option was the copper IUD, which I was always scared of in the past, because I heard insertion was really, really painful and the periods were painful. But after that insertion, like, nothing can compare to that pain until I give birth. Yeah, that's what I got a copper IUD. It doesn't mess with my hormones. So I've been feeling fine, which is fantastic. Like, I've been sad because I was PMSing, PMDDing, but my period's over, so I'm good. But yeah, so because the copper IUD can completely stop your period. Who told you that? That's not true. The hormonal ones can, because it's progestin, which is the artificial hormone for progesterone. And those can stop your periods because it'll thicken the mucus lining of your uterus, I'm pretty sure. So, like, the copper one doesn't mess with, like, any of your, like, hormones controlling the, like, mucus membrane and, like, whatever the fuck. But, the copper one just makes, like, a toxic environment that kills sperm, and it's, like, it was so painful to put in, but the fact that, like, I got through the period and I was fine, and it's fine. What birth control made you depressed? It was Lorena? I think that's, like the generic version of Yaz, but it's a mixed hormone birth control, and mixed hormones are better for skin problems, which I wanted to treat, but the hormones just fucked me up. So, who's your favorite artist right now? Slater. But yeah, I was shaking getting it inserted, and since I, like, didn't plan ahead, I couldn't take, like, this step where the night before you get the IUD, you can put this, like, suppository, except it's for your vagina, up your vagina, and it, like, melts while you sleep, and it, like, softens your cervix, and it makes things less painful, which sounds terrifying, but it probably would have made it less painful. So, they just gave me, like, a freaking Advil, and then they put this big metal thing in me that, like, forceps, I think. They were like, and then they have to dilate your cervix, so they put it up you and then make your cervix open up so that they have access to your uterus, and then they stick it all in ya, and it hurts a lot, but I think it's worth it, because the side effects of the painful periods are only supposed to last like 3 to 6 months for most people, and then you're good for 10 years. So, you know, being a woman is painful and tough. Yeah. So. But it's cool. It's cool. Alright. So, what else should I say? I did explain why I moved to Colorado in my video, and I just don't want to repeat topics I already know I mentioned or I'm going to mention, just so you don't hear it twice, and it'll encourage you to go watch my video when it comes out at 12, which is 4 hours away, and I have to do that because it's 6 here, but if I want to put it up at midnight Eastern time, I have to put it up at 10, so I should go back to do that. So last call for questions before I go back to editing, because I have to finish editing and filming before 10 o'clock, and it's 6:03. I love you, Jane. What's school like for you now? Not good, so please study. You gotta study. Can you just save the live I got here? Yes, I will be saving the live. It's 2 a.m. in my country. Maybe I should sleep. I don't sleep until like 5 a.m. most of the time. I love you, Brie. Did you ever visit Canada? I haven't left America, so. You're a lesbian? I thought you were American. Okay, I think that everyone has said what they wanted to say, and I can come back. Jesse, do you love me? Are you riding? I will come back if you guys want to ask me anything else. And, okay, bye. End.